or a yoga strap or a bathrobe belt or something like that.
Detail long enough. No.
Oh, mute you all. Cool. So come to lie in whatever position feels comfortable for you. And have your strap accessible. Make any adjustments that you need to feel comfortable here. Make any final movements that you need so you can be still. Let the whole body be heavy. Feel the shape that you're lying in. Good evening. If you could have a strap to hand, that would be useful. A strap, bathrobe belt or something like that. Or a sock, a long sock would do. So come to lie, be still, feel the contact between the back of the body and the floor. Feel your feet in contact with the mat. Any parts of the legs that are in contact with the mat. And as we scan through, just let each part of the body release. The buttocks and the pelvis. The lower back. Feel the connection between the middle of the back, the upper back, and the shoulder blades. Let the shoulders relax. The backs of the arms. And the back of the head, the full weight of the head is heavy, supported there. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Now bring your awareness inside and take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice anything that's coming up for you, physical, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Allowing the awareness to move around, top to bottom, side to side, front to back. And as you do this, just taking note of anything that kind of pricks your interest, There's no need to really dig into anything. You're just checking off what's there. Now shift your awareness onto your breath. And place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And start to feel the rhythm, the natural rhythm of the breath. Feel the rise and the fall of the belly under the hands. Notice the speed of the breath. The size of the breath. Notice where you feel the breath the most. Where you don't feel the breath. The areas that feel constricted, blocked. And keep this awareness on your natural breath. And just notice how it feels, any other qualities of your natural breath. I'm going to start now to take some deeper breaths. And when you inhale, draw the breath down into that bottom hand. So really feel the lower belly rise with the inhale. And then the exhale, the breath moves all the way out. So the awareness for now is in this lower breathing area, in the lower belly. So feel the inhale expanding into that bottom hand. And the exhale, the belly contracts. Awareness in the lower belly as you inhale and exhale. And you just breathe slightly more deeply in a way that feels comfortable for you. Now shift the awareness into your top hand, so into the ribs. As you inhale, feel the ribs expanding. And as you exhale, the ribs contract. Continue with this deeper breath with the awareness in the ribs. You may not feel that much movement in this area, but your attention is in the chest area. We'll just take a couple more breaths here. Now shift your awareness up into the shoulders, around the collarbones, the tops of the shoulders and the upper back, even into the throat, maybe into kind of the top of the nasal cavity. So when you're breathing in, feel the breath in that upper breathing area from the collarbones upwards. So following each breath in and out. Awareness in that top breathing area. Two more breaths. And then we're going to spread the breath into all three of those areas. So from the pelvic floor all the way up to the throat, maybe up to the nasal cavity. So your inhale, breathe all the way down, out, round to the sides, and then all the way out. Awareness in the whole of that breathing space. And you're just breathing deep breath, but only in a way that feels okay for you. And we're going to take 5 rounds of breath. So follow each breath in and out. Inhaling, making the breath nice and full and round. And exhaling, letting the breath go. Just a couple more rounds of breath. And let go of your final exhale, that long exhale. Come back to your natural rhythm. And just take a moment to observe any shifts you feel in the body, in the breath, in the mind. And the awareness now into the mind, and there's an opportunity to set your intention. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your next exhale. And now bring the knees in. Give them a little hug and a rock from side to side. When you rock from side to side, feel that in the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. Come to stillness. Release the left foot down. Grab your strap. Press the ball of the right foot into the strap. So the strap's just underneath the toes. And then kick the heel up towards the ceiling. And the arms should be not straining to hold on, but just dangling. So a bit of a weight on the strap. Keeping out through the heel. So we're looking for that stretch down the back of the right leg. And you can hold it here. You might just gently pulse a little bit backwards and forwards. Just feeling that opening through the back of the right leg. And then come into stillness, the legs straight up, and then point and flex. So you're pushing the toe mound into the strap and then flexing the heel up towards the ceiling. A couple of times like that. And then come back into the flex position, both ends of the strap into the right hand. Left hand rested on the left hip crease. Left leg could be straight or bent. And we're going to take the right leg out to the side. And just find that sweet spot where you can feel that stretch through the inline of the right leg. Hold it here. Use that left hand to kind of anchor the left hip down. Relax the jaw, relax the face. 2 more breaths. Now come back to center. Switch the strap into your left hand and then hook the thumb into the right hip crease. We're going to pull that right leg across the body. So keep kicking out through the heel, pull it over, and you may not need to go that far before you feel that stretch down the outside of the right leg. Shoulders still flat on the floor, and this right hip pressing down. So not rolling over, it's just the right leg is moving over. Take a couple more breaths. And come back to center. And we'll switch legs. So take the left foot up, bring the right foot down. Flex through the heel. Strap around the ball of the foot. Hold it. All that gentle pulsing movement. And the breath is smooth and easy. And then legs straight up and point and flex. Maybe a few clicks and pops. And then hold it in the flex position, both ends of the strap into the left hand, right hand resting on the right hip, and the left leg swings out to the left. Till you find that opening through the inline of the leg. I've got the wall in the way, so I'm not going any further. That's fine. Take a couple of breaths here. Bring the leg back to center, switch hands. Strap into the right hand and the left thumb, hooking into the left hip crease. Now anchor the pelvis down, start to draw the left leg over the body. And then breathe into that sensation, holding for 2 breaths. Bring the leg back to center, and this time bring your right foot to meet the left in the strap. Flex the feet, let the arms dangle on the strap. And again, you can pull the legs in any degree until you feel the opening through the backs of the legs. Maybe a release through the lower back, shoulders soft. So this is like our seated forward fold, but we're lying down. Now release the strap, keep the legs up. Press the hands into the mat or bring them just a little bit under the bum. Kick out through the heels, and we're going to lower those straight legs all the way down. We take a mini savasana, take the feet wide, arms by your sides, palms up. And come back to the breath. Bend the knees, plant the feet, I will take figure 4. The right ankle crosses over the left thigh. The right knee opens up. You're welcome to stay just like this, or we'll go ahead and thread the needle. So lacing both hands round the back of the left thigh. Flex the right foot. Nudge the right knee out with the right elbow. We'll take some ankle rolls through the left ankle. Be aware of that sensation through the left ankle, the sensation in the right hip. Smooth, easy breath. Let the left foot just dangle. Release the hands and bring the left foot down. And we're going to cross the right leg over the left, like eagle legs. And then draw the knees in towards you. And you can hold on wherever you can hold on. So you might just hold on around the knees, the shins. Maybe you can hold on to the ankles. But you don't need to strain to grab on a little bit further down. Whatever is comfortable. And a couple of breaths into the left hip. Now bring the left toes down, unravel the legs, both feet on the mat, and pause. Just take a moment, see how that feels. Figure 4 on the left. Left ankle crosses the right thigh. Hold it here or thread the needle. And check that the shoulders feel square, the pelvis is square, not rocking off to one side. Right foot dangles down and you can take those ankle rolls through the right foot. Left foot is flexed. Release the hands, bring the right foot down and cross the legs. And quite squeeze the thighs together and then pull the knees in towards you. Hold on, pull them in and breathe here. Release the right foot down, left foot down, and pause. Take a moment. Now the arms down by your sides for bridge pose. So feet are roughly hip width and parallel, just able to touch your heels with the tip of the middle finger. And we're going to move up and down with the breath. When you inhale, the hips lift up. And then exhale, lower the hips down. Start to coordinate with your breath. So inhale, you come up. And the exhale, you release down. Continue. If you want to introduce the arms lift up when the hips lift up. And the arms lower down when the hips lower down. So continue 5 more rounds with your breath. When you're lifting up, you're pressing down to get that lift up. And it's the whole of the footprint that presses down, not just the heels, not just the toes or the outside edges of the feet. Press the whole footprint into the mat. When you've finished your final round, let the back come down. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. And the hands can go Wherever they want to go, out to the sides, resting on the torso, maybe interlace behind the head. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Bring the knees in. We're going to rock all the way up to sit and come forward to all fours. Spread the fingers out. We'll take a few rounds of cow and cat. The inhale lifts the gaze. And the exhale, you round in. And you continue to move with your breath and explore that movement. If you want to make it a bit more freestyle, go ahead. Come into a neutral spine. I'm going to walk the hands over to the right. And then sink the hips back towards the heels. So you should feel a nice stretch through the left side. Let the head go. Keep creeping the fingers forwards, stretching the hips back. And then direct the breath into that left side. Come back up onto your hands, walk them back through center and over to the left. Sink the hips back to the heels. Let the head go. Make the arms active, fingers creeping forwards. And breathe into the right side. Come back up onto your hands and back to center. Reach the right arm out to the side, inhale. And exhale to thread the needle. So bringing the right shoulder, right side of the head down. Either left hand is pressing in front of your face. Maybe you drape the left arm around or reach the left hand forwards. Keep lengthening both sides, twisting through the spine. Smooth, easy breath. We'll bring the left hand in front of the face, push back to all fours, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, left hand out to the side. Exhale, thread the needle. Same arm variation as you took on the first side. Side of the head is down. If it doesn't touch the mat, then use some kind of prop to support it. Place the right hand in front of the face. Come back to all fours. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. The fingers are spread wide and you press the weight back. And then we gently pedal out the feet. And come to stillness. Use your inhale to lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, point the knee up and open the hip. Keep looking back towards your left foot. And the left heel sinks down and the right knee lifts up. On your inhale, kick out through the right heel. Exhale, knee to nose. And step the right foot through. Give it a hand if you need to. We take an inhale here. And the exhale to step forward and fold forwards. Take the feet at least hip width. Fold over, nice bent knees. Let the head go. And we'll take an interlace behind the back. And squeeze of the shoulder blades, lift the elbows up. Lift the knuckles up. If the shoulders are tight, the strap is quite handy here. You can use the strap. And that will ease off the shoulders a little bit. Give the head a shake. And then get a bit of movement going. You're swaying side to side. We'll release the hands down. Inhale for a halfway lift, spine long. Hands to heart. Sink the hips down. Pull the belly off of the thighs. 2 more breaths. Strong legs. Engage the core. On your inhale, press into the feet and reach up. Interlace the fingers at the top. Flip the palms up. On your exhale, hinge over to your right, side stretch. Lift the chin. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale back to center, hands into prayer. And exhale to fold forward, leading with the heart. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, the hands come down, step the right foot back. You're in a lunge, take an inhale. Exhale, step back to down dog. Stay or move through the vinyasa. High plank on an inhale. Exhale, you lower with control. Use the knees if you need to modify. Inhaling for cobra or up dog. Exhale, we'll be in down dog. And take 5 breaths. Have that awareness of the breath in moving in all 3 breathing areas, the lower, middle, and upper. One more breath here. Use your inhale to lift the left leg up. Bend the knee. Point the knee up to the ceiling, open the hip. Keep looking straight back, pressing into both hands, let the right heel sink down. Inhale to extend the left leg. Exhale draws the knee to the nose. Step the left foot through and take an inhale in your lunge. The exhale to step forwards and fold in. A little bend in the knees this time. We'll interlace the hands behind the back of the neck. So let the hands rest on the back of the head. The elbows hang down by your ears. Any movement again that feels good. Relax the shoulders. Release the hands down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold in. Bend the knees and sink the hips. Bring the hands into prayer, sit deep. On your inhale, stand up. Interlace at the top and flip the palms. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Prayer hands. Use your next exhale to fold forwards, leading with the heart as you bow in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, the left foot steps back. You're in a lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Pause in your down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Stay, or you flow through. Inhaling to a plank. Exhaling to lower down. Inhaling cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Close the eyes. Follow your breath. Release the knees down onto the mat. You're in all fours position. The wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and the fingers are spread wide. On your inhale, kick the right heel up to the ceiling. Right knee is bent, the right foot flexed. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, round the back. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, the knee comes outside, high up towards your armpit. Squeeze it in. See if you can tap the knee on your arm. Inhale, kick back up. Then extend out through the right heel. Place the right toes down. So it's like a half plank position. Extend the left leg. You're in a plank. Push back to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Exhale, the right foot steps through. And the back knee drops down. Bring the hands up onto the front thigh. And back out of the lunge. You can hold it here or just pulse a little bit in and out. But opening through that left hip, the left quad. Now sink down into that lunge. Reach the hands up, Anjali-asana. Lengthen up through the top of the head. The chest lifts up. Open the hands up a little bit. The chin might lift up and you might lean back a little bit, a back bend. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, hands down. And step back to all fours. Inhale to cow pose, look up. Exhale to cat. Use your next inhale to kick the left heel up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee high to the left armpit. Inhale, kick back up. Kick out through the heel. Place the left toes down. Extend the right leg. You're in your plank. Push back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, the left leg lifts up. Exhale, steps the left foot through. And the back knee drops down. Hands onto the front thigh and back out. Hold it or pulse. Sink down into your lunge, but keep the chest lifted. Reach the hands up. Lengthen up. Hug the belly in. Open the arms. Start to look up. Lean back any amount, but there should not be any crunching in the lower back or the back of the neck. On your exhale, release the hands down. Tuck the back toes and step back to downward facing dog. And then you can stay or you can flow through. One breath, one movement. And when you're ready, we'll meet in child's pose. Bring the knees down, big toes to touch. Sink the hips back to the heels. Let the head rest. And some forehead rolls on the mat. A chance to remember your intention. And reconnect to your breath. And just very gently walk the hands over to the right, coming back into that side stretch. Still seat to heels. Let the head rest. Be very soft here. So you've created the shape. You're in that stretch. And just breathe into it. Simply switch sides, take the hands over to the left. Let the head rest, forearms and elbows on the mat, on the floor. A couple more breaths here. Come back to center. Sit up onto your heels. Bring the legs to one side. Extend or bring the feet to the top of the mat and make your way all the way down onto your back. Bring the knees in. And we're going to take a twist. So bumping the hips a little bit to the left, roll the knees to the right. Any variation of a twist that you enjoy, go for it. And scan through the body. So methodically work your way down and let go of any tension that doesn't need to be there. Now feel the breath in this shape. Where you feel it the most? Can you make it a little bit bigger? Can you move it into areas that feel blocked or constricted in some way? Bring your knees back to center. Shift the hips over to the right and roll the knees to the left. Same variation on this side as you took on the first side. Scan through, make sure there are no pockets of tension holding. And then pay attention to the breath, the different qualities of the breath. Where you feel it, where you don't feel it. Come back to center. Bring the knees in, give them a hug. Any movement that comes with it. And then release into Shavasana. A slightly longer Shavasana this evening, the guided Shavasana, so do take time to arrange yourself. Use any props that are comfy. If it's not good for you with the legs straight, you can have the knees bent. If you want to use a pillow under the knees, that's quite nice, or under your head or anything. Or even hook the legs over the sofa or the bed or whatever. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. Still. Remove any pieces of jewelry, watches, anything that might distract you through the practice. Be aware of the pose of Shavasana, the position of the legs, or the position of the feet. The arms down by the sides of the body and bring them a little bit away from the sides. Let the palms turn up and the fingers naturally curl. The chin is slightly tucked. We want to keep that length through the back of the neck and the natural curve. Feel the symmetry of the body, the head, neck, and the spine in one straight line. The eyes and the mouth are softly closed. Make any final adjustments that you need to be comfortable, still, and let the body settle. Become aware of the contact between the back of the body and the ground. Each body part that is in contact with the floor, the feet or the heels, the calves and the backs of the thighs in contact with the floor, the buttocks, feel the weight of the body supported there, the lower back, middle back and upper back in contact with the mat, and the shoulder blades, the backs of the arms all the way down to the backs of the hands, and the back of the head. Feel this line of contact between the body and the floor, a subtle line of contact between the body and the floor. Start to become aware of the activity going on around you, any sounds that you can hear, to bring your awareness into the ears and send the hearing out into the far distance. Send it way out into the furthest distance, listening to the furthest sounds that you can hear. Let the attention move freely from one sound to another. Now bring that awareness into the building that you're in, listening for any sounds within the building. Scan the environment. Find a sound, spend a few moments with it, and then listen to another sound. Any sounds within the building. Come a little closer. Any sounds within the room that you're in. Find a sound, spend a moment with it, search out another sound. And even if there's only a couple of sounds, just shift the attention between those sounds. And then closer still, bring your awareness to any sounds that are coming from your own body. Digestion, breathing, pulsing. Now let go of the sense of hearing. Let go. And become aware of the sense of touch, aware of the skin over the whole of the body, experiencing a whole variety of different sensations, clothes, jewelry, the air, the temperature. Shift your awareness into the nostrils and feel the breath, the touch of the breath in the nostrils. Feel the speed of the breath, temperature of the breath, and the rhythm of the breath. Now letting go of the breath awareness, let go. We are going to do a rotation of awareness around the body. So I'll say the name of a body part. You should mentally repeat that name. Take your awareness to that part, visualize or imagine the part, and then move on to the next part that you become aware of. If you miss anything, don't worry, just pick up on the next instruction that you hear, and the body should be kept still throughout. So we start on the right hand thumb and move quite quickly through the body parts. So the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, little finger. Feel all 5 fingers together. Palm of the right hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, top of the right shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, front of the right thigh, back of the thigh, kneecap, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel all 5 toes together. Take your awareness to the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, little finger. Feel all 5 fingers together. Palm of the left hand, the back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, top of the left shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, front of the left thigh, back of the thigh, kneecap, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel all 5 toes together. Come to the back of the body, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, the whole of the scalp, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, right nostril, left nostril, the whole of the nose, top lip, bottom lip, both lips together, chin, top jaw, bottom jaw, teeth, tongue, the whole of the face. Feel the whole of the head. Come to the front of the body, the throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, chest, ribs, stomach, navel, pelvis, groin, the whole of the abdomen. Now bring your attention to whole body parts as I name them. And feel the whole of the right leg from the hip to the toes, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, the whole of the left leg, the whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, the whole of the back of the body, the whole of the front of the body, the whole of the torso, the whole of the head, neck, and face. Feel the whole body lying on the floor. The whole body in one glimpse. Experience the whole body lying on the floor. Notice now the stillness of the body. Within the stillness, there is always the gentle movement, spontaneous movement of the body with the breath. Feel the breath moving, the rise and fall of the belly with the breath. Become aware of the room that you're in, any activity going on around you. Hear the sound of my voice. Feel the shape and form of the body lying on the floor. And start now to reconnect to the body. Take a few rounds of deeper breath. And when you're ready, begin to move the fingers, the toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Gently turn the head from side to side. And reach the arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. And maybe a little wriggle or a rock from side to side. And then you bring your knees in. Let yourself roll over to one side. Help yourself up to sit. And bring the hands into prayer. And take a moment to feel the practice in the body. In the mind. And in the breath. And bring the thumbs to the third eye. Or bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.